want to end this on a super positive note because I love that both of you exude so much positivity in this whole space. And now that you're having a baby, hopefully he will inherit a Bitcoin world. So what do you think things will look like in 10 years? Like, what do you hope for? Let's not think about the dystopian things that could potentially happen. I'm a really big believer that we can build the world that we want to see. So what do you envision for this space? What do you think will be possible in the next 10 years?
You want to take it first?
Yeah, because mine's just going to be brief. I think 10 years is still like a short amount of time. And like what I have sort of, maybe it's hormones and whatnot, but, I've sort of become very much about what I can control. And, the world itself, like, it looks like we're probably going to enter some ages of calamity. But what I'm hoping is to just be able to focus my energy to provide the best world, the best experience for my son, and hopefully Bitcoin enabling that a little bit. But I'm looking at that as on a personal level and what I can actually do and control in this world.
So, okay, 10-year time frame. If we're having that's only 2.5 cycles. That's not too long, but let's what I would say is, as much as there is a lot of doom and gloom out there, there are so many reasons for hope around us. And I think being in the Bitcoin space for giving me so much more hope about the future, because I can't imagine what a dark world I would think was coming if I didn't know personally so many people actively building to make that better future. As you said, trying to create tools for us to improve our privacy, to maintain a shred of privacy, even to maintain our autonomy, to maintain our personal sovereignty. It is so inspiring to be around, like to be in person with Bitcoiners off of Bitcoin Twitter, to be with people in person, where you see these brilliant, brilliant minds who are devoting their entire lives to building the future they want to see, and not asking for anyone's permission, and not waiting for somebody else to, seed their VC or, to give them VC funding. They're just going out there and building it, and people are coming to it. Like, it is a beautiful thing, and it gives me so much hope to see all of these incredible developers. And like, yeah, we're creators, right? We're just court jesters. Like, but hopefully we can provide a little bit of a smokescreen so that the people who are doing the real work can continue doing that without being accosted too much by an ever-growing totalitarian state. But it gives me hope that people are really, some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life are out there just not waiting, not asking, just building. So I think the next 10 years are going to be incredibly exciting. Like, I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to look back 10 years from now and, think about this year and, wow, look how far we've come, because I know it's going to be a long way.
And I think something you just reminded me of, like, what really gives me hope and like what I love about it, and like where Bitcoin comes into play, is that it's global. Like, I don't know if 10 years from now I'm going to be in the USA, but I don't have to be, like, because Bitcoin is everywhere. And like, Bitcoin is helping build up other parts of the world. Maybe I'll be in Latin America, right? Maybe I'll be living in Latin America. Maybe I'll be in Europe. Maybe I'll be in the USA. But like, it's an exit, not only financially, not only for savings, but also like for just living.
Yeah, it's a freedom is going up as number goes up. And it also gives me so much hope that because so many people in the USA are extremely comfortable with where they are not going to be the first people to get Bitcoin. It's going to be a lot of people in the global South. And we see this happening already. And I think this multipolar world that we're living in, which is emerging and becoming more apparent every day, that multipolar world has new rising powers in it that I think will be forces for good, I hope. And that will not be state driven, but will be grassroots, and, building it from the bottom up versus the top down. Because we know, we have the experience that the top down doesn't seem to be working so well for us. And we're seeing that bottom up grassroots movement happen in places that have been just taken advantage of by the top down totalitarians and the men who control the money printers in this world. And it's a beautiful thing to see places, countries around the world, having their citizens pick themselves up and build a better future for themselves. Again, without asking for permission, because they don't need it.
And again, I don't know if like in 10 years we'll see what we are talking about, because 10 years is like still the blink of an eye, but you never know. I'm staying optimistic.